Hm. Ach. Ich muss mal den Launcher starten. Ja, es passt. Das Spiel hat irgendwie einen separaten Launcher, in dem er nur die Auflösung einstellt. Alles andere stellt man hier ein. Aus irgendeinem Grund.
The Somnium Files.
Ach,
nirvanA Initiative.
Da hab ich's gehört. Als ich das voreingestellt habe. Also.
The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative. The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative.
The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative.
The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative.
The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative.
The Somnium Files. nirvanA Initiative.
Somnium File. nirvanA Initiative. Somnium File. nirvanA Initiative.
Somnium File. nirvanA Initiative.
Okay. Bonus. Can use eyeballs. Ah. Okay. Yes. And grow a new eyebally into an adult. But okay. English. Quick time events. Yeah. Spring memories. Ja, machen wir das auf Standard. Ja. Fiction. No.
Where am I?
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
What am I doing here?
Just press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
What was the question?
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out.
Life counseling. Ja. A monitor. A door.
That's the answer button for the quiz. Why don't...
Tama,
Oops.
you mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And
Popo.
your answer is...
That's it.
Huh?
What?
The answer is Gandharva. Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
But
Who was that?
what a strange quiz.
You think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me.
I thought I heard a voice just now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. New Cyclops serial killings.
The questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Hast du was verpasst? Ne. Hat hier während dem Quiz angefangen.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. But before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings. The incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
Das ist cool gemacht.
Serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Ja.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure.
So.
The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name. First name only, please.
Oh! Okay, so schon lang her, dass ich das Alles der.
Sorry, but that's wrong.
Ja, fuck off.
Are you sure you really know? Well, even if you didn't, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
It has no effect on how you progress through this game.
It won't spoil the fun either, so don't worry.
Ich worry about like was? Ja. But
Worried about money? You're messing around, right? You don't really have worries, do you? What did you say? Are you bored? Ah, I see. I will quiz you to pass time. What goes hard and fast when you're with a girl you like?
but
Wrong.
Herz.
The answer is time.
Ah. Huh.
I will wear anything. I don't mind taking it off either.
But
Come, I will be your opponent. This white part, you can paint it whatever color you want. Earlier, Boss was working while wearing this. She's starting to lose it. This is the face I make when Ryuki blows his nose with a 10,000 yen note. This is how the four of them reacted when they found out Abyss is getting a finished sauna. This makes me feel like summer is coming to an end.
but
Shark movies aren't really horror. They're basically their own genre. Yeah, looks good. Shark movies, it's a mask that makes you want to run a death game for 9 people.
Ey.
Earlier, shark movies aren't. It's a mask that makes you want to run a. Worried about relationships? You're messing around, right? You don't really have worries, do you? Oh, really? Are you bored? Oh, really? So I guess that means you're busy? But you still came here. Let's see. What's wrong with you? Get back to your station and do your job. Once you're done, come back so you can help me pass the time. I'll be waiting. Shark
Okay. Wer wurde ins Bein geschossen?
Where am I?
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
That's the answer button for the quiz. Why don't you press it?
Tama, you mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is? That is correct. The answer is Gandharva.
Yeah.
Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
Good job, Ryuki. Keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question.
Wiederholt sich. Ich hab neu gestartet. Damit ich hier hier antworten kann. Weil ich habe das erste Spiel gespielt. Ich weiß ungefähr, wie was los war.
I want you the new site. Are you?
Yeah.
So please, are you sure? Let's give you the one who resolved the new cycle on the final day of that investigation. Someone was shot in the leg by the. No need to give me that. Oh, not bad.
Good.
You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
No.
Wonderful. That's another right answer. Sorry for doubting you. You
Nee.
really do know about the new Cyclops killing.
Genau.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams, are they really, truly real?
Ja. Vielleicht. Ja. Okay.
It can't be.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Ey. Nee, der Ryuki-Typ, der ist komplett neu, glaube ich.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock, distance of 315 feet, in the middle row of seats.
Yeah.
Iva, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it. Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Die Tochter. Ja. Deren Eltern im ersten Teil ermordet wurden.
now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
There's something there.
Yes.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
But...
the left half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita. The... right half of his body.
Ja, okay.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss,
Hey, die kenn ich.
where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Livestream. Huh?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go, next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
Yin Yang.
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights!
Yeah, I'm on it.
Ey, cool, ja, cool. Moment. Warte, das jetzt echt? Wenn ja... Fuck. Was war dann mit dem... Minecraft, Mann? Why are you here?
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Devaita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown.
Mehr als eine Leiche.
6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Will you let me investigate this case?
Of course. Not.
What?
Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're
Yep.
still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a sinker.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
About Date.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene. Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
I want to be on this case.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes. Fine, but promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man.
I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
Oh. Halb Gott, halb Biest. Halb. Ob das was zu tun hat damit? Weiter. Name of a video capture studio. It's derived from the Hindu word for dualism. Yin-Yang. Auch zwei Hälften. Popo. Nickname for police officers. Regarding terror. Terror has two meanings. Terror can mean tears. Tear can mean tears when you cry, or the other tear means to rip something. Culprit of the HB case is more of a reference to the latter. By adding an at the end of tear, we get terror. I've collected information from eyeballs. Abyss, blah blah blah, still unofficial underground. Intern. I wish we had a cute intern, but X-ray. There's actually constant radiation raining down on the Earth from outer space, called space radiation. Function similar to an X-ray exam at the doctor's, so unfortunately no underwear, naked ladies, or first chakras can be seen with it. Immer noch mehr. Ne? Ja. Okay, ist natürlich nervig mit dem Mauszeiger.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What?
But
9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
you
You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. I don't even have to ask about you. Yamazuki Okira, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sakiba High, the all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
or anything?
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
Any leads?
Haven't found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting. You didn't notice? Look at the field. You'll see what I mean.
Blut? About the Nile message.
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
Warum ist ihre Maske falsch rum? Said to check the field, but...
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown.
Von oben?
Perhaps they descended from the sky.
Yeah.
Or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
Teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Find anything?
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm.
Oh.
Thank you for the concern, though.
But the body.
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
Ding ist ein bisschen zu schnell. Cursor. Yeah, so ist okay. You recognize the body?
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
What?
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
How's the investigation going?
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly. I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
Got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Kagami?
Okay, I'll remember that.
Ist das... Nein. Gab's denn nicht im ersten Spiel auch schon?
Here it comes. I knew this would happen. I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask again. I think I know his name already. Probably don't need to ask again. His name is... what was it again?
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
Oh. By the way, what's with the ma'am?
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was
Teleporter.
cut at the molecular level.
No, teleporter.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, There are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
Isn't trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? Monitor. Yes. Huh. Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls, send and receive messages on mine. Mizuki says, I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right, Aiba? Which is why she still carries a smartphone around.
Welcome to my room. It feels like I'm on a date at a summer festival, though it is only February. I have turned to the dark side. I saw Boss buying this earlier. Are we going to match? This is my face when I saw Mizuki solving a disentanglement puzzle with her monstrous strength. This is apparently their reaction when they found out Abyss washrooms are getting bidets. Why do people want to go to Atami that badly? If it looks good on Tama, it'll look good on me. Modern sharks can appear anywhere, land, sea, or air. This mask makes me want to escape within 9 hours.
Da war jemand anderes vorher. Aber vorher haben wir ja auch den Typen gespielt. Der hat anscheinend auch halt, der hat nicht Aiba als Assistentin, sondern die Tama.
Worried about money?
Nö.
Really? Worried about relationships?
Nö.
Worried about school?
Nö.
Worried about work?
That's right.
Not being evaluated fairly?
I can't get results.
I see. I think you are doing well. Getting results can be quite hard. Most successful people were lucky. Trying for success is important, don't fret. But if you want results, you need to work harder. Don't be absent-minded.
Look at me, I'm gonna take pics of food and post them on social media.
Look at me! I'm gonna take pics of food and post them on social media!
Mizuki, enough with the typical teenage behavior.
Okay. Notifications when a character asks a question. Okay. Okay, answer more questions so I can become an adulty. Why was I born into this world? But shut up. I'm angry. I'm going to bear you a Charlie. What? Okay. Moment. Das war Bonus. Wie geht's denn jetzt weiter? How did the body get here?
That's definitely Jin Furoe.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Gesicht war's, okay.
6 years ago, Jin Furoe's body was discovered in Studio Divita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
What if Jin has a twin brother?
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
Muss nicht heißen, dass er keinen hat. What if the body was frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half body was definitely alive until just recently.
Vielleicht hat er... Nee, keine Ahnung. The right and left half belong to different people.
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
What if he was still alive with just the left half?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Six years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't an abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training. But the investigation there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Viele Orte. Was ist mit dem Typ? Ist das eine Maske? His name.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Komeiji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
Hey!
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what set her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. Where am I?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Divaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
About that quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Wieso kann ich den nicht fragen, was mit seinem Gesicht los ist? Where's the staff?
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes. Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain.
Kann ich den Code aus der Perspektive scannen? Oh, Tatsache. Mit was? YouTube. Verlinkt auf ein nicht gelistetes Video. But okay. Ach, bin's interessiert. Kanal heißt DB. Keine Videobeschreibung. Auf dem Kanal selbst ist nix. Kanalinfo, nix. 7.12.21 beigetreten. Untertitel nicht verfügbar. Okay. Interessant.
Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you?
Just
Memory
to suffer.
problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Who's in charge?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Okay, diesmal ist nicht der Ermittler, der Notgeile, sondern die Assistentin. About the body.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Obwohl, naja, Tama ist ja nicht wirklich horny, die ist mehr verführerisch.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
You know the victim?
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But
Sag ich
only
doch.
half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
Huh? Das ist eine künstliche Intelligenz. Ich denke schon.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Where is Mr. Date?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
What are you doing?
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
You know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Moma.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Weil Iris hier ist. Who was the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei.
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
You
We
are?
work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera. Huh. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21.
Wieso weiß der so viel über die Leute?
Training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted
The
into
fuck?
Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy.
Mm.
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here?
Teleport.
It's possible, right?
No?
How are you?
It's all right now,
But-
because I am here. Half might, half for all. We are full-time heroes.
Was?
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
What? New intel.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Hero Academia. Oh. Habe ich leider nicht geschaut. What do you think of eyeballs? Tasty. Sunny side up, yeah. Warum sie die Reference gemacht haben? Recht. Sind Entwickler-Fans. About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? All I can do is laugh now. I told you it's Kagami!
Already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Pretty sure I know his name. Probably don't need to ask. name is...
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it? Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
Do you know the victim?
Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
How's the investigation going?
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid!
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
What in the world happened yesterday at 6?
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently. The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furway, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive. Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
DB.
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry.
Nee,
Can you please open it?
That's better.
Doch, DB. Ach. Ich nehme das Video. Ah.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Ich bin kein Experte, aber ich glaube fast, es macht keinen Sinn, was da steht. Aber ich habe keine Ahnung.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Wieso sieht dem sein Kopf so aus? Ja. Spoiler. Der Keyblade. Oh, okay. Was? Ey, mehr so komisches Zeug.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Fast alles kostet 500 Yen nur. Oder was auch immer das für eine Währung ist. Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not really related, though that is just a hunch. MGGLP TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Abyss is a high-level investigation police agency. They don't get along well with regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furue's body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Lost his parents in a plane crash when he was young. Had been living with his younger brother until he too passed away when he was still in high school. Ooh. Likes anything perverted, S&M. Und was auch immer das ist. Okay, ist interessant. Interessant. Also, AE 10D1F ist anscheinend kodiert, und zwar muss man die Buchstaben in Zahlen umwandeln. Also A ist 1, E ist 5 und so weiter. Und nee, Moment. Nee, das Hexadezimal ist das. Porno-Code. Nee. Also das Hexadezimal und nee, egal. Also dekodiert heißt Ryuki. Und ja, also die mag Ryuki anscheinend, aber will's nicht offen sagen. Dislikes dense people. Horse racing. Skills, bondage, wax play, spanking. Warum ist die Assistentin von einem Polizeitypen advanced AI? Yeah. She's usually in the shape of an eyeborn. Assists Ryuki by gathering information, connecting to the network. Okay. Komiji. Likes Ferris wheels, things that spin. Bow ties, family. money troubles led to a divorce from his wife, and he now lives with his son Shoma. Selbst da steht nichts, warum der einen Würfelkopf hat. Sea of Music Food Code. Dislikes nuclear families, what? Likes ass. Okay. Man, what? Skills squinting really hard to see through the censorship. Was halbes Bild da bei dem ist da das halbe Bild auf der linken Seite. Can use cling wrap without messing it up. Respekt. Also, cling wrap ist, ja, Klarsichtfolie. Known as the Melter. Ach, wegen Cold Cases. Oh. Wieso ist dem so ein Bild? Really handsome under the mask. Ooh. And was R.I.P. Brad Venable? Unlike Kagami, your name will never be forgotten. Wer ist das? Oh, Synchronsprecher. 7. Januar 2021 gestorben. Hat zum Beispiel, ach, der ist also mit 43 gestorben. Hat Leute in Devil May Cry 5, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Demon's Souls, Shenmue 3 gesprochen. Und wahrscheinlich vielleicht auch irgendwie mit Kagami zu tun. Aber Likes A0F5 ist Date und 5301B63F ist Mizuki, glaube ich. Dislikes passing I am not a robot tests on websites. Sympathizing with Salmon. Let's not remember anything from the case 6 years ago. He's looking for a girlfriend, but addicted to dating apps. Those who release videos on the site are called VTubers. Currently the number one job elementary school children want to do when they grow up. Oh. Hands-on assistance is not sexual innuendo at all. Nope. Wenn sie das sagt. Okay, kann man direkt hier nochmal anschauen. Schön. Perfekt. Ja, eine Stelle. Genau da. Okay. Scheint nichts zu sein. Weil das halt nur ganz kurz kommt. Ja. Hab gedacht, vielleicht ist da was. What weather do you like? Windy. Looking for upskirt sea. What? I became a childie. Tell me more. Child who's kinda crazy earns money by conning people. Loves quizzes. Interessant. Gut. Machen wir erstmal fertig für heute. Ja, interessant. Bin sehr gespannt, wie das weitergeht und ob das komische Video, ob das einen tieferen Sinn hat oder so, eine Bedeutung. Übrigens, das Video selbst es hat 56.000 Aufrufe. Also gibt anscheinend schon gut viel Leute, die einerseits das Spiel spielen und andererseits auch noch den QR-Code gescannt haben.